Whoa! Good. Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Kevin J 2010 here, and Link's back in his regular tunic because I thought it was about time we put him back in his regular tunic. Anyway, in the last episode we had a huge collectathon, and it is about time that we get back into playing the actual story. Because in the episode before the last episode, it was also a collectathon, and in this episode we'll actually start going on with stuff. Because first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to go. Bleh, I still can't talk from last episode. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head to Telma's bar, which is where I am going right now. You could go to Agatha's house, but if you did the whole big cave that I did in the last episode and you collected everything, there's a lot of rupees in there to grab. So you should still have almost a full wallet. So, yeah. Anyway. Here in Telma's bar, so you remember way back we got a letter saying that she knew some people. Oh my, if it isn't Link. You made it. How have you been, honey? Mercy, but you have good time, and it was just talking about you. Good thing we did all those collectathons. Hey everyone, introduce yourselves. This handsome, okay? Well, you've come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to those folks? They're a jolly bunch. So come over here, you're gonna want to check this.
Hi.
That old codger Aru is in Lake Hylia studying the desert. That's actually all you want. That's actually all you need to do. Hey, it's Louise. Anyway, and once you got that out of the way, we're gonna want to warp back to Lake Hylia. Yep, I'm right. I'm not. Yep, I'm right. Yep, I'm not kidding. You have to warp back to Lake Hylia again. Even though I only went there the first time because I was doing a collectathon, and you know about what happened because you watched last episode, which I'm not even sure because I haven't edited it yet, but hopefully it's less than 15 minutes. I really don't know. Getting my notes out here. Okay, they're there. Anyway, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to transform into human. Why can't I talk? All I'm doing is just going like, and then you, and that's when you. There's actually one thing I just remembered I completely forgot to do in the last episode, but luckily I can knock it out right now. And I'll take care of it later, but I can do it right now. How did I completely forget about this? I walked right past it. You can see it right now. There's a howling statue up here. Yes, there's a howling statue. I think this is the song. There's a lot of songs in this game. I think this is the one that nobody knows what song it is or what's it from. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I know what song this is. You know, I just realized something. You ever notice that when they're doing it, they're like bobbing their heads to music? When wolves howl, they don't bob to music. Let teachings of old past you. Take sword in hand and find me. Swan dive! Wolf dive, sorry. Anyway. I forget where that one shows up, actually. I actually can remember where this one shows up. Oh, way over there in the Gerudo Desert. Good, because I hadn't gotten that one yet. That's where we're going. And yes, I called it the Gerudo Desert, even though you aren't supposed to know that it's actually called the Gerudo Desert yet. Anyway, we're going to find that out very soon anyway. Clearing throat. Okay, now, I always wondered, why did they build this random tower here, this random lookout tower, if there's not much in Lake Hylia to really protect? And if there was, don't you think they would attack from, like, above anyway? Like, they'd have to get down. You could just watch from the bridge. I don't know. Or unless Oru just built this on his own. I really don't know. I should get Navi, like, right into this corner and just leave Navi right there. No, Navi has to be a little bit... Anyway, I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Link, is it? You do know Telma, don't you? I am Oru. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I have heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Link? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. The desert, at world's end, it still holds the cursed mirror that the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place. So I have come to learn the truth. Master Link, I would ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm any of my suspicions for your own eyes. Of course I do. Ah, is that so? Then let good old Oru help you out. You see Lake Hylia below us? A man named Fire runs a amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this. Oru's memo. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me, even if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. Yep, and that is all we need to do to get there. That was cool. Anyway. It's actually all we're really going to need to do, and I'm sorry that although we are making a little bit of progress here, there is going to be a little bit of a collectathon in this new area that we're about to go to. Probably shouldn't take too long, but it might take a little while. We'll see. How long have I been recording for so far? I've been recording for a mere... not too bad. I can probably get pretty far in this. I don't know why I just made a little circle there. I don't know. I didn't even, like, move. Climb up. Link. Thank you. There's Plum, and Plum hates people, so don't worry about Plum. Anyway, here's Fire. You talk to him, and he goes, hey, you're back. Limited time only without waiting. You say no thanks. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out the Oru's memor. Oru's memor. Yes, I can totally talk today. From Oru, huh? Oh, well, I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go. One of our secret options not available to the general public. This time it's all paid for. So what do you say? You want to go? Yep. Alrighty then, but remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy o' mine. One for the Oasis. Fire in the hole. And here we are. I love the look of this place. The Gerudo Desert. I love how expansive they made it in this game. They didn't make it like the other ones where it was just really long and stupid, and you have to go through stuff to get here. Wait, Link. Wait, that was Midna talking. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it as the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, fitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you understand what I am? I am a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadowy beasts. It's clear to me that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from here and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You've come with me, won't you? And that's where we're going. Up there to the prison in Gerudo Desert, which is where we are right now. Okay, so before we go doing anything, there's a couple things we're actually going to want to get out of the way. There's a couple of things we can collect, and by a couple of things, it means a couple of golden bugs. Yes, the bugs here are actually some of the hardest bugs to find in the game. I actually hate finding them. And there's a lot of these, like, Bulgara wannabes that want to come attack you. It's kind of weird. Where's the first one? Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head first towards the middle. Okay. Send me. Please just put me, like, right outside where I fell in. Oh, no, of course not. I have to... going into wolf form so I can get places faster. Huh. Okay, now if you run over here instead, you can get around that. Stupid me. Although I really like the look of this desert when you're like running across it and it's all expansive and everything, I think it looks freaking awesome that way. I will agree that it's not the greatest place in the world. It's just really big, which looks really cool because it's expansive and much like much for the same reason people thought Assassin's Creed was really cool, was because you could look like, I'm looking all the way over there and you can see the prison. That's actually where we're going. Anyway, I'm very close to where the first golden bug is. I'm just gonna get it real quick. A lot of P-hats fly. Move, Link. Jesus. Anyway, very close to a lot of P-hats. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Before we go getting that bug, I actually really want to go up here, because there's this big, like, block stuck in a rock up here. And that sounds really funny, doesn't it? Block stuck in a rock. There you go. Once you make your way up here, the other one you're going to want to lock onto is this P-hat. And this P-hat is actually going to move around. Sorry if Navi's distracting. There you go. Once you're here... Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, this is the only warp point to Gerudo Desert, actually, because you won't be coming here often, but this is the only warp that goes to Gerudo Desert, so yeah, I suggest you kind of pick it up. Anyway, we're going to want to become a wolf here, because it's a lot easier to kill things as Wolf Link. Oh, get out of here. Oh, what the... Whatever, doesn't really matter. There we go. There's barely any room to fight in there, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. Okay, pick up some hearts, get back to full health, turn back into human. And what do you know? What do we have here? What do we have here? This big block stuck in a rock. What's she gonna say? What is this thing? Just warp. We know where it goes. You wanna... not to Death Mountain. You wanna go to the Bridge of Eldin. Yes, this is the missing piece of the Bridge of Eldin. A little known... well, not a little known fact, but a funny fact is when I first played through this game, I actually never did this. And I'm telling you now, if you don't do this, you're going to be a little annoyed going through the game later, because there's times where you have to go across the Bridge of Eldin. And although it's completely optional to fix it, it just becomes really annoying to go places. Because, like, I want to go to the Bridge of Eldin. Well, you're going to need to, like, go all the way around to get to the other side, and it's very annoying. And in fact, if you don't do this, you're actually cut off from getting a certain heart piece. Just thought you should know that. Anyway, and it just fits right back into place like that, because that's exactly how things like this work, doesn't it? Although I do really like the look of Death Mountain in the background there. I'm actually not going to get the bugs this episode, because we're already kind of running low on time, and there's one thing I just want to grab right here that I can grab just really quick. What you're going to want to do is you're going to transform into human right here. And now that we're back to really cool, awesome Link, you're going to roll over here. Use the claw shot on that. And now we're up here. Now, if you remember where we got the golden bug, because we got a golden bug up here, this one right here, where Navi is floating on top of, they actually suggested that you use the claw shot to get up here to pick it up. You clearly don't have to do that, because, I mean, I just did it without, I already got it without doing that. Not that big of a deal. Anyway, so here we are in this place. And what you're going to want to do is you want to make sure you have the iron boots. And it's really all there is to it. This is actually a really easy little dungeon that they kind of threw in. It's almost like it was like a half room in the, it's like a room that just didn't make it into the Goron Mines, which I thought was really cool. That they kind of just threw this in here. But then again, the iron boots don't get that much use in this game. I almost said in this LP. So. Good. Drop down, you turn around, and you shake it all about. And anyway, I'm kidding. Jumping, good. I think we need to light up it. Yeah. Just. Alright, kill that Dodongo. Can't wait to slice the tails off some Dodongos. And in here, there is a piece of heart. Yes, we now have 2 more to our next heart container. And the exit is right here. What do you know? Anyway, so now that we are finally done with just about every collectible besides those couple of golden bugs back in Gerudo Desert that I was talking about, I'm just going to go warping back to Gerudo Mesa, and I will end the episode there. So, yep. Whee! Landing back here in the Gerudo Desert. Okay, and we are now done. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we're going to be collecting the last 2, well, there's 4 left golden bugs in the game. We're going to get the 2 golden bugs that you can find here in Gerudo Desert, and then we are going to head off towards the Mirror of Twilight, which is currently in that prison over there. I'll see you guys all next time. Why is it a top-down shot? I don't know. I will see you guys all next time.